Ugh. What's happening? Hey man, Ralo Tha Pimp.
And Mr. Silky Slim, and we just hopped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
You did.
You did.
Tricks love pussy, so hoes break tricks. Tricks pay hoes, and hoes pay pimps. And that's just how it goes.
All right, so we got Ralo Tha Pimp and Mr. Silky Slim jumping off the porch with us today.
What's happening, man?
What's happening?
I'm feeling great. How we feeling today?
Yeah, it's nice out.
Yeah. I always feeling good, man. We in the A.
Yeah, we in the A. You know, this is my first time in the A.
This your first time in the A?
Straight up. For some reason, but I love it here.
Man, so what do you think so far? How long you been out here?
Shit, like 2 days.
Okay.
2 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where they take you so far then?
You said what?
Where have they taken you?
Shit, where we went to? Pin-ups, Cheetahs, Malure.
Yeah. We went to, we went somewhere else too. I can't remember. We've been everywhere. Rain,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we was kind of lit.
They got you working there.
Yeah, we've been in the mix.
Nah, that's what's good, man. I see you guys got the release party when? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, so, you know.
That's gonna be live.
That's gonna be turned right there.
Yeah. We gonna bring the King's Feast to Atlanta.
The King's Feast.
Yeah. This ain't no regular release party. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. It's Book of Kings. We celebrating the Book of Kings album. You know, we putting that shit out. We worked hard on it, man, and we want everybody to come through, man, and see this royalty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
So
we're
gonna have
that. We're gonna have a feast.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like an actual feast.
Yes.
Man,
yeah.
I might have to pull up to this.
You got to.
You definitely should.
Yeah, you
definitely should.
Right?
It's a whole nother world when the players in the building, man. You know what I'm talking
about? For sure, man. Hey, man, go ahead and shout out my boy Too Deep sitting back there with you guys today, too.
Yeah. You know, I might. Everywhere I go, man, I'm wearing some Ism, man. I'm wearing some real ones, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my guy. We've been rocking since way back. You know what I'm talking about?
Good show, man.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get into the album, though, guys, let's both of you guys from different cities, so let's dive into each of your stories. Ralo, we can start with you, man. So, you was born in Florida but grew up in Texas, or?
Yeah, exactly. I grew up in Galveston. I moved to Dallas around 6th, 7th grade.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I've been in Dallas, pretty much my whole life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been, back and forth. I got a lot of family around Houston, Galveston area.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
How would you describe Dallas today compared to when you was coming up there?
Dallas is cool, man. I like Dallas. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot different. You know what I mean? Between Houston and Dallas, you would think they 2 different states. You know what I'm saying? But Houston got their thing, and Dallas got their thing. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely like it. It's growing. We trying to step it up. Musically, as far as having more rappers and entertainers like that coming out the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have as many as like, some of the other cities like Houston and stuff like that. But, we definitely got talent.
No, absolutely.
And
I feel like the last 5 years, a lot of that talent's finally getting
for sure,
some light shined on them too.
Yeah. And we got a lot of big artists coming out of Texas right now, coming out of Dallas. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
So it's Silky Slim. You're from California, right?
Yeah. Born in Hollywood, right on Sunset Boulevard, right on the Blade. You know what I'm talking about? I moved to Palmdale when I was young, which is about 45 minutes north of LA.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I grew up at.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you still in Palmdale today, or where you at now?
Nah, I'm I be moving cross country.
Okay.
I don't want to tell everybody exactly where I'm living, but
Understood.
I live in multiple multiple states, man. Different time zones, man.
Yeah. Well, you finally got to Atlanta though.
Oh, like a motherfucker. It's like I don't know why I never came. I just didn't know nobody out here. It was just like that simple. You know what I'm saying?
Now you had a reason to come for the release
like
party.
Like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker. Well, this like the music, like headquarters right now, for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? This where you got to come and get live at. If they ain't fucking with you out here, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have a hard time breaking through. You know?
For real.
So
I don't know nothing about Palmdale, man. Can you put me on?
Palmdale is, so you got Los Angeles, right? Everybody know LA. Palmdale's like a desert town 45 minutes north of that. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody out there basically from LA moved out there to get a better, to get away from the shit.
The craziness in LA.
Everybody brought their badass kids with them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing out there. It was wasn't nothing to do out there. So idle hands. It's one of those type of cities.
Okay.
ain't nothing to get into, so it's a lot of bullshit to get into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like trouble's gonna find you.
Yeah.
Be looking
Well,
for.
I mean, ain't nothing, you know. That's how I was growing up out there. So, you know, we would always go down to LA and fuck around and shit like that. But for the most part, man, you know, we was out there. I was on some shit like, as soon as I get done with high school, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. You know.
Understood.
Took trips across country and never. I mean, I ain't say I never looked back, but you know what I'm saying. I bet, you know. No. I still fuck with my people. You know, that's still home. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit, don't nobody that live out there really want to live out there. You know.
Well, I still salute you for even saying you grew up there, because a lot of people would be like, yeah, I grew up in LA.
Yeah.
Just because it's close enough, you know.
Yeah. We get a lot of that, but you know, the truth is the truth. That's what you gonna always get from us. The truth, man. You know.
I dig that, man. So when would you guys say you jumped off the porch? We can start with you, Ralo.
Man, I really jumped off the porch, man, at a young age, man. You know what I mean? Like, man, it had to been the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Jumped out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as far as being in the streets with it, you know what I mean? I didn't get into music until a little later.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, man, I've been outside all my life.
Yeah, that's how life was, though. You know, motherfuckers was outside. Motherfuckers was sitting at home. And,
I was
you know
before
what I'm
the
saying?
internet.
Yeah. Niggas was outside for real. You had to hop off the porch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I played ball. You know.
Yeah, you went to Fresno State, right?
Yeah. I went to Fresno. I played there for about a year, and you know, mentally though, I wasn't prepared to be in college. You know, I still, you know, enjoyed street activities. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that came and went, and, you know, had to grind to go get it.
Yeah. Did you get a lot of playing time that first year though?
Nah, I redshirted the first year.
Oh, for real? Okay.
You know, I redshirted, and you know, I was doing good, but I was fucking up. You know, I was like failing piss tests, and you know what I'm saying? I was actually skipping out on them motherfuckers. You know, they'll pop up on the random after practice shit. I can't take this. You know why? You know, coach be like, you know, you missed your shit. I was getting in trouble. You know, I was staying out late, partying, you know, hanging out, you know, coming in drunk 3 in the morning, getting up, going to practice at 7 in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just wasn't appreciating, I guess. You know, I never really wanted to go to the NFL. You know, that was never my dream. Like, I always felt like I'd rather own the Raiders than play for them.
Ain't
you know,
nothing wrong with that, man.
So,
you did.
You know, that wasn't a passion. That was just something I was good at. It wasn't a passion of mine. It wasn't something I loved to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Would you say you always had that spirit to be like an entrepreneur then?
Yeah, man. I was always taught, man, to think big, dream big. You know, like I said, I'm from Palmdale, so all we had was our imagination.
Yeah.
You know, wasn't nobody down the street with no Benzes and no Rolexes and no, you know, diamonds and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see that growing up, except for TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, your imagination, I wanted that shit. I wasn't gonna set my circumstances, you know?
Understood, man.
Yeah.
So what would you guys say were like some trials and tribulations, you know, you had to overcome in your life for you to be able to make it to sit on this porch with us today? Let's start with you,
Man,
Ralo.
been through a lot, man. You know, I just feel like, I tell people all the time, man, I feel like Rodney Dangerfield, man. I feel like sometimes I don't get the respect that I should have, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we just keep pushing, man, you know. In this game, you're gonna go through a lot. This shit a roller coaster, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have your highs and your lows, you know what I mean? You just gotta strap up, enjoy the ride of this shit, you know what I'm saying? And if it's for you, I feel like everything that's for you gonna come to you, you know what I mean? Unless you quit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that in me. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know, we here.
Yeah. Shit, nigga just had to stay down. You know, we got a saying, stay down and come up. You know?
Absolutely.
Trials and tribulations. I don't even think this interview gonna last that long for me to talk about all of them. You know? But
man, for real.
But you know, I had to fuck up a couple bags, you know what I'm saying? Bump my head, you know. You know, make normal mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you learn from experience, you know? So, yeah. I definitely would say that I just stayed down, man. That's what I had to do to be here. Yeah. You know, I didn't quit, I didn't give up, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? You know, I be telling motherfuckers I'm naive sometimes, because it could be a million things that could go wrong, but if it's one thing, if I see a glimpse of one thing that could go right, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
glass always half full with me.
Yeah, I feel like that's a mentality you should have, especially as an entrepreneur, because the deck is stacked against you in this shit, man.
Right.
So both of you guys been rapping for a while. So let's take it back. Like, what inspired you guys at first to start at this shit?
Man, I just always had a love for music. You feel me? And coming up out of high school, man, I had a friend of mine that I felt like was one of the dopest artists that I knew. You know what I'm saying? And he was around me, and I just used to be around studios a lot. Like I said, I wasn't even trying to really get into music like that. I just wanted to be around. You know what I'm saying? The music, and just ended up dibbling and dabbling with it, and got into it. And I think my first shit really sucked. And I had friends, for real, and I had people, but my partner and them, they was brutally honest, and they would tell me that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what made me get better, because I wanted to, I wanted to be accepted. You feel what I'm saying? So I just, tightened up my craft a little bit, and I think eventually it just got better. You know what I'm saying?
Would you say you fell in love with it right away, or did it take you a while to be like, all right, I kind of do have a passion for this shit?
Right. Now, I think I fell in love with it right away, to be honest with you, because like I say, I love music, just listening to music anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was always into it. Like I say, I wanted to be around the studios and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So once I feel like that I could actually do it, it just took it up another notch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of nigga that, I'll be in the studio. I can spend a night in that motherfucker. As long as we working, I can be in that motherfucker 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? Just bring me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I might leave, go take my shower, come back, woo. You know what I mean? But I can work like that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. We're sitting in there and we ain't doing nothing. We watching YouTube videos and shit all day. I get bored, and then I'm finna go, I'm finna hit the streets and go do my thing. But if we sitting in that motherfucker work, it really is. You know what I'm saying? It really is. I was just telling somebody that yesterday. This shit is really, especially for me, it's my therapy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason how I've been able to get through a lot of shit, like you say, to make it here. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to go in the studio and actually let out some of that shit that a nigga have in, you know what I mean?
Nah, for real. It's like you just use that microphone as a therapist.
Right, exactly. Gotta talk to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Silky, what about you, man?
Shit, I didn't really like, it wasn't a lot of niggas rapping about the shit that I wanted to hear. You had like the Sugar Freeze, you had Too Short, stuff like that, but I really just I was just fucking around. You know what I'm saying? To keep it a buck with you, I just wanted to listen to my shit. Like, I just wanted to see, I had a...
Got tired of that square shit, like.
Yeah. Every time we get in the car, we going to work and shit, them bitches be like, put Sugar Free on, put Too Short on. I'm like, y'all bitches gonna listen to me. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how it started. But, I just be down, be outside. You had a partner riding with you or something, and I'm just like, man, what you think it is? Man, let me get that CD. For real? Here. I come back the next day, got 3-4 niggas. Man, let me get one of them CDs.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't got it. So then I come with 3-4 CDs next time. 10 more people, let me get some. So it just kind of gradually grew like that, but I wasn't really taking it serious like that. It wasn't realistic to me. It just never crossed my mind. And I was getting money, you know what I'm saying? And I was almost embarrassed to tell people I was a rapper because I didn't want niggas to confuse me with rappers. You feel what I'm saying?
For real though. So you can't be no. I remember first starting to rap, man. In the game, like, if they looked at you as a rapper, they kind of didn't respect the street shit you had going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they didn't think it was
like you a character on.
Right.
So I was kind of embarrassed. But what happened was I had this song called 10 Pimp Commandments.
That shit went crazy.
And I had niggas that, Silk, this is you? Man, I knew the name on the song was Mr. Silky Slim, and I know you, Silk, but I never put the 2 and 2 together because I didn't tell people that I rap. I wasn't just out there just pushing it like that. You know what I'm saying? So, it just gradually built up, And, me and Ralo connected, and, that shit just got even more bigger and more powerful,
How does that connection happen? He's in Texas, you're in Cali.
Right.
You both got buzz going on at this time too, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, I come down to Florida. I'm in Florida. I'm in Miami, And you know, to me, I feel like I'm the dopest pimp rapper alive. You know what I'm saying? We talking about pimp hop, it's like nobody fucking with me, you know? And I'm in Miami and everybody pulling up. Matter of fact, Bone, my partner Bone, like, man, you heard Ralo shit? Yeah, this shit, everybody playing this shit. So I'm listening, I'm like, oh, this nigga hard. You know, and I'm one of them niggas that I'm like real critical when niggas talk about this game. You know what I'm saying? Cause I could tell the cliche shit from the real shit. And that shit was going. And one of his partners reached out to me and said, man, y'all should do a song together. And we ended up doing a song called Pimping and Hoin. Man, that motherfucker went nuts. Yeah. And from there, I started sending him records. He'll hop on it, he'll start sending me records. And, you know, through that, we'll link up. I'll come to Dallas, or he'll come to Vegas, or, you know, Miami or something. And, you know what I'm saying? We'll link up and kick it. And, you know, through there, it just kind of built into to a friendship. Yeah. Then it was like, man, it's time to do this album.
Yeah.
You know?
They kept asking. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure the fans kept asking too, you know?
Yeah, they kept asking. Yeah, you know, because a lot of, you know, I just, you know, I feel like when you do a feature with somebody, it shouldn't be something on the album that's just a regular song. I feel like that need to be one of your best shits. You feel what I'm saying? So every time I send him something, or every time he sent me something, you know, it was always one of them ones. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. You know, every time we did something, you know, motherfuckers were asking, when the tape coming? So, you know, now you have it, Book of Kings.
Yeah, and you know, they was asking for it, but I don't think either one of us just wanted to do it for music purposes. You know how you just link up with another rap nigga and just do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, wanted it to be real. Cause you could hear it through the music when it's like that. Yeah. You could tell like, oh, them niggas really popping. You know, they really fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be on no pressure run, you know, with a nigga that I don't really fuck with like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it actually happened. It's dope. Yeah. It's dope. Book of Kings came, man. It's the greatest game album of all time.
So talk about the creative process with this. Did you guys get in the studio together to create this, or were some of them sent over, or break this down for us?
A little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? You know, when he come, like I said, when he in the town, I'm in, you know, where he at, we gonna hit the studio, of course. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's also where, you know, he have to be on his side of town doing what he doing. I gotta do my thing. And so we still working, we still creating. You know what I'm saying? So I was sending him shit, he was sending me shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, some of it might have a hook on it, some of it might, you know what I mean? And we just, you know, we professionals, you know what I mean? We've been doing this shit for a minute, so we gonna get it done.
Yeah, one thing I know when I'm recording or something, I know this motherfucker hot. Like, you just know, sometimes you just feel it like this motherfucker. I know, I'll be excited. And I hit this nigga, I'll be drunk 3, 4 in the morning. Check your email. Check your email. That nigga, I wake up sometime, he text me, man, check your email. You know what I'm saying? You know what, I know when it's hot, you know, I don't gotta think twice. I know he gonna do his shit. It ain't, you know, when you dealing with people that's versatile, it's like nigga hop on any beat. You know? That's why the album sounds so dope, because none of the songs sound the same. It's not the same cadences, it's not the same flow, it's not the same beats. Every song is like its own little world. Every song could be your favorite song depending on the mood you in, you know?
Yeah, nah, that's real right there.
Straight up.
So when you guys are in the studio together, talk about the vibes, talk about the chemistry, what's that like?
Man, it's crazy. We in there motherfuckers smoking, you know what I mean? We drinking, there's bitches, you know what I mean, around. We got our people there, you know what I mean?
It's like being on the black.
Yeah.
It's what we do anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We sit there and pop it and chop it.
Chop it,
you know
shit.
What I'm saying?
Somebody might get knocked for the bitch. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
You know
this how the process works though, right?
The beat will come on with money, you know what I mean?
The beat will come on, and nigga be like, and he'll just be sitting there smoking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there smoking, he get to fucking with his phone and shit. I start pacing back and forth for some reason. I don't know what it is, but when it's like when I really feeling something.
It helps you create though. It helps you
create. I start pacing back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And one of us will just hop up, ready, and just boom, boom, boom.
And it take off from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, the vibe is, you know, like I say, we keep real ones around us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that always help. You know what I'm saying? When we put that music on, the shit just gonna flow. This is what we do. You feel me? Yeah.
So talk about the title, Book of Kings. What's the meaning behind this?
Silk came up with that, man. I loved it when he told me what it was. I thought it was dope because, you know, we kind of contemplated on a few things for a few months, but.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Martina, which is a vet, you know what I'm saying? She was with my partner Kenny Red that passed away. You know what I'm saying? And when he passed away, she sent me a scripture. You know, basically saying he was still with me. And it was the scripture was I don't know word for word, but basically it was talking about how I don't know. I don't want to get fucked up in the, you know, all the Bible people be like, that's not how it went. All I'm saying is that she sent me a scripture. You know what I'm saying? And it was about two kings. And I hit her back. I said, that's the name of the album, because it's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Book of Kings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And this shit like the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through shit through the game, and I promise you, there's something on that CD that's gonna, you know what I mean? You know, yeah, get you do it where, you know, for you, low or high, however you feeling.
It's a whole lot of game.
Yeah.
You know? It's a whole lot of game, man. You're gonna pick up some game. You're gonna learn
and that's
something.
The first song on the album. You dig?
Oh, it is, huh?
Whole lot of game.
Man, you see how this shit just come together? It got 16 songs.
Yeah.
You know the P is the 16th letter in the alphabet.
You know what I mean?
And it just happened that way.
It just happened that way?
I
That
swear
wasn't
to God.
intentional?
It's
Nah, that
17
wasn't
tracks, but one of them just an intro. It's actually 16 songs. Yeah, that wasn't intentional.
What's your guys' definition of P?
What I think of it, man, you know, real P, man, I think prosperity. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, upper echelon of life. You know what I'm saying? A lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Not just, you know, not no hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a way of life. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's everything. It's how you live. It's the morals that you live by, the codes. You know what I'm saying? It's all that. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that's the real P to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
anyway.
somebody who stand on their word. You know, somebody that got good principles and respect. You know what I'm saying? Integrity.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think it's about manipulation, but it's not. It's about keeping it a buck and having a clear vision and finding people with that same vision that want to go through life with you. And you know, once you understand that it's not a noun, a person, place, a thing, it's a concept, you could apply it to anything that you're doing. You know, because you know these music labels pimping like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to call some of you rappers hoes, but you know.
But it is
what it is.
You know?
And we talk about holding our back page.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, it's just a way of life. It's a belief. You know what I'm saying? An understanding.
Yeah.
You know, prosperity, growth, and opportunity. PGO.
Speaking of game, can you guys share some game to the youth that's coming up right now today?
Man, stop lying. Tell the truth. God damn, be yourself. Understand me?
Yeah, stop lying, man. Be yourself, man. You know, and educate yourself. Don't be no dummy. And when I say educate yourself, I'm not saying you got to go to college or no shit like that. But if you plan on having some money, right? You plan on getting some money.
Yeah.
I should look in the camera. If you plan on getting some money, learn what to do with the money, or you're gonna end up back broke again. And you're gonna keep repeating that cycle until you take the time to learn what to do with the money. You know, you got a lot of niggas hustling, making a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they don't take the time out to learn. But you know, I fucked up a gang of bags.
Sometimes you gotta go through that experience.
I feel like if you ain't
course,
never had nothing, if you ain't never had no money, you know what I'm saying, and you come from that, and you get some money, you gonna fuck it off. The first thing you'll do is want to take care of all your friends, and you know what I'm saying, go out and
do all the shit you've been dreaming about doing if you had the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You trying to catch up with niggas that already been having money. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole
Yeah. You gonna fuck that up. But man, if you just take the time out to educate yourself, you know, figure out what it is that you want to do and learn the business behind it. Like I said, I was doing music for a long time. I wasn't doing music business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The music was good, and the you know, it was growing, but the business end of it wasn't there.
Missing out on a lot of money, yeah.
Yeah, missing out on money.
Yeah.
Not even worried about it because I'm making money, but it's a whole bunch of money on the table.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ralo, going back to stop lying, man. Like, no, it's true because you look around, everyone wants to finesse someone. Everyone wants to scam someone. Not too many people standing on their word anymore, man.
Right.
Do you guys remember like when the game started to shift like that?
I mean, I just feel like, I don't know, when the, you know, maybe, I don't want to just blame it on the internet, but, you know, social media, you know, all that, you know, just technology, I feel like.
You could blame it on the internet.
Made it easier, yeah.
No, that's true. It's easy to fake it on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
You used to have to go outside. Now you don't have to go outside.
'Cause as far as like
Validate your name.
like as far as like the names that we all got, we got them from being in the circle. You dig what I'm saying? Outside, shaking hands. You know what I'm saying? Meeting and greeting. You know what I'm saying? We going to eat.
See you go through shit outside.
Yeah, they watching you. You dig what I'm
respect
saying?
your name.
Yeah, to see what's happening. Come on, man. Everywhere you go.
When you,
Yo, what's up with dude?
when you outside, you also understand your place in life.
Yeah.
Cause you know you can't get away with certain shit when you in people's face that you can when you behind the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker be antisocial, but be the most social motherfucker on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Man.
saying? You're not really dealing with
Talking
reality.
crazy, saying shit,
You're not really
being
dealing with reality of
disrespectful,
life.
just making
You know
up
what I'm
shit.
saying? It's certain things that, you know, when you're in these streets, you'll learn to shut the fuck up about certain things, or mind your business about certain things, because you know there's consequences for getting in other people's business, and you know talking about people and being like that. You got to stand on what you say.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like that, you know, with that going away, you know, now it's just about the addiction to popularity. And
You don't even have
are-
to be good at music no more, really.
No, it's all in the image.
It's just who the most popular.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Is it, you know, the most popular person is, you know, probably, you know.
And I think people confuse popular with
Talent.
yeah, talent, but you know they confuse popularity with people actually fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? So they'll do anything to get popular real quick.
Yeah.
But it don't last long.
Yeah, you see artists all the time that got millions of followers, but they drop an album and no one's listening to it. They only care about your antics online. They don't care about what you put
once
out.
people get tired of that bullshit, once people get tired of the antics or the thing that you got popular for, then you go away with that topic.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, you had dudes that didn't have no talent. They was, you know, special. And, you know, they got popular and they was getting money at one point. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, they was getting money. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, but, you know, with no talent, that shit goes away fast.
Yeah, because you can't sustain it. It's like telling a
a
lie.
fad.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, when you lie, you got to cover up a lie with the lie, and eventually, you know, you get lost in it. You know what I'm
start
saying?
living the lie at that point.
Yeah, you start living a lie. That's how you see a lot of these niggas in fucked up predicaments, because they wasn't really prepared for the outcome of the life that they was lying about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, that's real shit, man. Going back to the album, Simply Beautiful. This is the single we pushed. And shout out my boy Ty Harris too, man.
Yeah.
Talk about how this song came together with you three.
Man, you know, like I said, man, I got with my boy Mizarelli. We've been working on my last two projects, and he sent me that motherfucker, and that's, you know, when I heard the beat, that's just kind of what I thought about. You know what I'm saying? This is a beautiful motherfucking track. You know what I'm saying? And I had an idea for a chorus, but I didn't know who I can get to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I kind of wanted a lot out of the person that, you know, whoever sung that motherfucker. So I narrowed it down to a couple people, and I thought about Ty. Now, and we had never hooked up on no music before. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me try to reach out to a few circles and see if I can get it done. And I reached out to my guy, and he put it together, BUD, and one of my other guys, they put that motherfucker together, got him the hook, he heard it, you know what I mean, knocked it out, sent it back, and shit, all we had to do was just put our verses on it. I feel like when the hook was on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, it just brought that motherfucker to life. All we had to do was just sprinkle.
Once he sent it to me, man, that motherfucker was already, I just had a little space carved out for me. All I had to do was sign my name, man. You know what I'm saying? They had that motherfucker, the singing was on point, and he write the singing hooks, by the way, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? So he just want to give your props on that on camera. You know what I'm saying? That nigga write an R&B hook, I hear it and I find out he wrote that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So he sent to tell me, man, the single was on point, his verse was on point, the beat was, Meezy did his thing. All I had to do was sign my name. Yeah. You know?
Talk about, go ahead.
I just talk my shit, that's all.
Yeah. I was gonna say, talk about the music video, man. This shit is very luxurious.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Shout out to 2 people, man, that helped put this shit together, man. My guy Yards, you did what I'm saying, for a bone. They came up with, they was the
that was their brainchild. You know what I'm saying? That was the you know, they had it all laid out.
All I had to do was just put on some clothes, show up and do what I usually do and be handsome. You know what I'm saying? That was easy. You know what I'm saying? I just had to show and be handsome, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything was all, you know, lined up. They had the belly dancer, you know what I'm saying? The table, the whole concept, you know what I mean? And, you know, we was able to get with some real veteran legends in the game, showed up, blessed us with their presence, and just made the video do, you know.
Made it do what it do.
Yes, sir.
No, that shit turned out super dope, too.
Yeah, it did.
Shout out to CM, too. He shot it.
Yeah, CM Deluxe.
Yeah.
Talented. You know, we just wanted to have something that was gonna give you the feel of the album. Yeah. Something that when you see this visual, you know what I'm saying, you could already hear how the album gonna sound, you know? It's Book of Kings.
Nah, for real.
They brought that to life,
So, plans for other videos? What do we plan to shoot?
Oh,
you got something tucked away already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got one tucked away already.
Working, baby.
Yeah. We got one tucked away already, for real. We actually shooting another video to
Let's Get Paid.
Let's Get Paid.
Okay. Out here in Atlanta?
Yeah. We shooting that tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We shot one for real.
Yeah.
And where we shoot that at Dallas?
Yeah, we shot that in Dallas for my birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got we doing one to They Still Love Me. And you know, we probably gonna knock out a few more.
Yeah, we might do a video for every song on this motherfucker album.
Shit.
You know? I mean, I would like to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be major right there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
See how the public whatever y'all favorite is. You know,
I figured, you know, once you now that the album's out, people gonna start commenting, hey, I need this video, I need this video.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the thing that's dope is that it ain't no single song that everybody like, this the one. Because I have a motherfucker hit me today and say, this the one. That same motherfucker hit me yesterday and said, that was the one. You know what I'm saying? So it's really every song is a mood, you know?
Yeah. It's a good problem to have, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
And who were some of the producers you guys worked with on this album?
Man, we worked with, like I say, Meezy, that's who did Simply Beautiful. Yeah. We got B.U.D., Bud Beats on that joint.
Yeah.
We got Corey Mo.
Okay.
Yeah, Corey Mo did one on there.
P-Nom on the track. He did like
track.
4 of them. Yep. He out of New Orleans.
Okay. We got DJ Goonie on that thing.
Yeah.
My young partner YL on the 808, he on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
We got DJ Fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We definitely got some hard.
Banana Fanafo.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of people came together to make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's why I think musically it's not just an album that's just gonna have you on this side or that side, or you know what I'm saying. I think it's all the way around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I say it's the Book of Kings, man.
Yeah.
And you guys put this out independently too.
Yeah. PGO Music.
Yeah, talk about, you know, the grind and some of the challenges that come with being an independent artist in the game right now today.
I mean, you know, it's just access. You know, a lot of things is just access. You know, gaining access. You know. So, you know, we got to go out there, do the footwork. And, you know, we have it was dope that we came together because we both got, you know, extensive networks of our own. So bringing them together, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, being able to put it out. But yeah, it's just access. You know, and then getting people to understand that, you know, we talk about this capital P, you know, we do music. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think a lot of times in the industry, you know, motherfuckers be scared of that. You know? I could talk about killing a motherfucker all day long or selling dope, you know, or robbing somebody, no problem there. But if I say the word pimp, it's like, oh, yeah, you know, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions.
Yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions. So
absolutely.
I think I know for me, you know, cause I used to have labels come talk to me, and you know, people, and they say, you know, we love your music and you're talented, but can you rap about something else? That was like the biggest hurdle, was saying, fuck y'all, we gonna make pimp hop a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Who coined that phrase? Did you come up with that, or?
I don't know exactly who coined it. Keep it a buck with you. I think it's just something that in our community, you know, it's like every community has its own lingo.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's just been something that's been in our community, you know?
Understood.
Yeah.
I see Sugar Free be commenting on a lot of your posts too.
Yeah. I've been on Free for a while,
Okay.
you know, and you know, he fuck with me, support the music, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we got a couple records together. You know, some of them I haven't even dropped yet, and I don't even know what I'm holding on to them for. Because when I first started doing music, like I said, I was just doing it for me.
Yeah.
So it was mine.
Just being greedy with it at this point.
Yeah. But I gotta drop it though. You know.
No, that you know, that's legendary. You get a legend like that, someone that you probably grew up listening to.
I grew up listening to, like a motherfucker.
Absolutely.
You know?
If you was in this game, man, yeah, you can't. You wasn't in this game if you wasn't listening to some Sugar Free. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, you know, about halfway through 2023, man, what's some goals, what's some plans we got for the rest of the year? Solo projects, or we dropping part 2, we dropping the deluxe? What we doing, guys?
All of it.
All of
you
it.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. All of it. We working, man.
Yeah,
you know?
some more coming, man. We got, you know, we trying to venture into TV and film. You know what I'm saying? So we got some, you know, we got some film things that's on the works. Yeah. That's coming. And of course, we definitely gonna keep hitting them with this heat.
Yeah, keep giving them the music. You know, we got this True Legacy Vodka right here.
Hold that up.
Yeah. You better know it.
Yeah, man. It's black on, you know.
Okay.
7 times distilled, filtered 3 times in diamonds. It's gluten free.
And diamonds?
Yes.
Diamonds.
Get all the impurities out, yeah.
Not the fake diamonds,
No.
right? Not the lab.
No, not the Moissanite, man. We talking about the real deal, man.
It's filtered 3 times in diamonds, you know. And it's made 100% from corn.
Have you ever had vodka from diamonds? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's smooth. It's something that I believed in. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so we doing that too.
Where can we get that? Where can we tap in?
True,
gotta hit you? Or?
TrueLegacyVodka.com.
Okay.
You just go to TrueLegacyVodka.com, you know, and give you the rundown of everything. You can order it, ship it straight to you. You know what I'm saying?
And enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah, drink responsibly. You know?
All right, guys. You guys got any shout outs you'd like to give before you wrap it up here?
Man, you know, I always got to give a shout out to the game, man, because I feel like that's the reason why we're here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we independent. We ain't have no street team. So a lot of reasons why our music traveled from Miami to San Francisco to Boston, all the way down to San Diego.
Yeah, all the way up to Canada.
All the way up to Canada was the game.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? They, you know, and they, you know, like I said, they still support us and still, you know, keep this shit pushing. So I definitely want to shout out to the game, man. Shout out to my guy AP, Prophets. You dig what I'm saying? Like Yards, 4A Bone. You dig what I'm saying? The whole PGO, man. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody around in Dallas, Texas. You understand what I'm saying? That's really, you know, repping this shit. Shout out to my guy Mac Rooster, man. One of my little young pimp partners, man. That's really good, bubbling up in his music shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Him and Mr. G, man.
Yep, and Free Spody got it.
Free Spody got it, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You got any shout outs you want to give us up?
I think he gave them all already.
Okay.
You know, we got,
I got you short too, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out my family, you know.
Yeah.
You know, shout out everybody that just worked on the project. You know, Tyrant the Don, he's amazing. Yeah. You know, he featured on a few of the songs, and we did a lot of work together, man. And he talented. You know, shout out Lady Killer.
Yeah.
You know,
everybody that attributed to this album. Making this album, and you know, even attributed to me making it this far. You dig what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of ladies that put it on the line to make sure that you know, I made it here. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to them as well. You dig what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, and shout out to you for watching.
I'm telling you.
You did. Now tap in with the music.
Bitch love pussy, so hoes break tricks. Tricks pay hoes, and hoes pay pimps. And that's just how it goes. Don't get mad at me.